everyone. It's been a while since I've been on live, so it's really good to see you guys. I just thought I would jump on and just do a quick live, just an hour, as a way of getting back into the rhythm of it. And yeah, just spend an hour with you guys, see who's got a question and what is coming through in terms of messages coming through for everyone today. So welcome to the live today. So what I'm going to do, whilst I just wait for people to catch on, because I know a lot of people are sort of knowing that I'm not really doing lives at the moment. So it may take some people a bit of time to catch on, or to see that I am here and doing a live for everyone. So I'm going to start by just doing a reading for everyone. Hi there, Kelly Nick. Good to see you. Welcome. And okay, questions are coming. So I'm going to answer questions because I only have an hour with you guys. So, let's get into it so that I can answer as many people as possible. So we've got Kelly, Nick, Desiree. Good to see you guys. I hope you're well, guided by my peeps. Good to see you guys. Okay, thank you so much, Kelly, Nick. May I have messages from E? So what's E wanting Kelly, Nick to know today? What is E wanting Kelly, Nick to know today? So message coming through from him. We've got Twin Flame Jenny that has jumped out here. So he's saying to you, I know I am on this journey with you. This is the journey that we are both walking. It's not an easy journey, but we're both on it. So he is, I feel that by this card jumping out, it is like showing you that, he is aware to some extent that there is this powerful journey that he's on with you. So it's a powerful card to come through. So let's see what other message is coming through from him. What other message is coming through from him? Thank you, angels. What is he wanting to say? I pulled away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. So if he's pulled away when it comes to his energy, or if he does do that, we also have I need time coming through here. So there are things that are happening in his life. That's what he's showing you. So if he's pulling away or he's pulled away from you, it's because there are things that are overwhelming him that are going on in his life. But he does know that he is on this journey with you. What else is he wanting to say to Kelly Nick as well? Thank you, angels, to finish off. I feel our connection strongly. So really bringing in that message that when it comes to this journey, he's very much aware of it. He feels the connection strongly. But he's dealing with certain things. So he's saying to you, I need time. There are things that he's dealing with in his life, but he's letting you know that you are the love of his life. And he's also saying, I want to do naughty things with you. So that's what he wants to say. I hope that helps. Next, we've got Desiree. Does my new friend Anthony want more than physical from me? So let's bring in a tarot card. Does Desiree's new friend Anthony want more than just friendship? Want more than physical? Okay, not more than friendship. So I guess you're being physical, but you're wondering if he wants a proper relationship. I guess that's what you're asking. Okay, I thought you meant, does he want to be not to be more than friends? But no, does he want more than physical? Okay, let's see that. Does Anthony want more than physical from Desiree? Does he want more than physical? Okay, so we've got the devil that has come out here. So, the devil is really the card of, it's kind of like the temptation. It's kind of like, I'm getting this energy. The fact that he's kind of not wearing his shirt as well in this card that has jumped out. I'm also feeling that, this is a big thing for him. The physical is a big thing. The devil is kind of like being tempted. It's like there is that desire to really just focus on the physical. That's what's coming through from him at this time. It may be that this may change in time, because the other card that came out is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is the card of, reflecting, thinking about things. So I feel that, at the moment, whatever's going on with your friend Anthony, the physical is a very big thing for him. He may want more in time, because we also have the Four of Swords, which is about reflecting. So I feel that it may move move from just being the physical to actually him thinking about things a bit more and wanting more with you. The other card that also came out is the death and rebirth card. So I feel that he may go through some sort of transformation, releasing sort of the old him that may just want the physical thing and start to really think about things as well, that he wants more with you, reflecting on his life and sort of releasing the old him and the habits that he's had to then be able to bring in the new him that will want more. That's what I feel is coming through with these cards. But I feel for now, especially with the devil card that has come out and the not wearing a shirt, for him, that's the big thing. The physical is the big thing. But I feel with time, he may really start to think about things and, really sort of go through a bit of a transformation as well. The death of the old him to bring in the new him that will want more. So I hope that answers your question. So as I've said, I'm here for only an hour. I am going to prioritize donations. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Any donations that come in, I'll jump into them. But good to see you guys. It's so good to see you all here. We've got All Malapeo, Ashwini, Angie Arthur, Victoria, LR, Blue Kazoo. So yeah, a lot of people. Good to see you. Ivan, Sarish, Pakov, Alicia, and Victoria again. So welcome everyone. So we've got Sarish with a donation. Desiree, I hope that helps to answer your question. Sarish with a donation there. Yes, I'm getting there. Thank you. Can I please get love messages from Harry? Saw him for a work meeting and spent time one-on-one with him this past week. That's really nice. I'm happy for you. Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from Harry? And thank you for that donation. What messages are coming through from Harry for Sarish at this time? After spending, was it a week with him? What's coming through from him? So we've got here, wow, I love you. That has jumped out. So he's wanting to say to you, that he loves you. That's what he's thinking about. I feel that, especially after spending the time with you, it's something that he's really sort of in a place whereby, he's really thinking about the way that he feels. We do, however, have friends or family disapprove of this connection. So there may be some people in his life who may not really approve of this connection with you. It's come out for a reason. Maybe there are people that he's thinking about in his life, that he's realizing that certain people may not really be open or approving of this connection with you. But he's saying to you, after spending time with you, that he loves you. So let's see what else he wants to say to you as well. Thank you, angels. What else is he wanting to say? Harry, what's he wanting Sarish to know? So he is also saying to you here, I get emotional when I think of you. So when he's thinking of you, he's getting emotional. I feel that is those emotions coming up because of the love that he has for you. So he's saying to you, I get emotional when I think of you. He's also saying to you as well, he has spiritual awakening. So, this connection has really sort of opened him up to this spiritual awakening, to really sort of find his true self. And he's also saying to you, you inspire me in so many ways. So you are an inspiration to him. You're inspiring him to change his life. There is so much of that inspiration coming from you, especially after the time that you met as well. There are some obstacles in the way, though. So that can be those family, the friends who may not approve of this connection for whatever reason. So there are obstacles in the way that he will have to get past. What else is Harry wanting Sarish to know after all the time that they spend together, the work thing? So he's also saying to you, are my deepest desire. So he wants you to know that you are his deepest desire. My heart calls only to your heart. So he's also thinking that he loves you. He's like, you are his deepest desire. And I feel that the obstacles of the family or friends or whatever who may not approve, it's going to be something that he will fight through because he feels so strongly for you. I am learning to love myself so I can be able to properly show you love. So he is also learning to love himself. That can be about standing up for those people who may try and come in the way of the connection with you. And he's also saying, I really feel like contacting you at this very moment. So after the time that you spend together, I feel he's missing you already. And he's saying to you, he really feels like contacting you at this very moment. I hope that helps, and thank you so much for that donation. And then we've got Anam, Love Tarot from SP, please. And thank you for that donation, Anam. So let's see. We just get a message about it. You talk about tarot. So I'll pull a tarot card. Thank you, angels. What's coming through from SP? Energy of SP for Anam. Energy of SP. So let's see what's coming through. So we've got here the magician that has come out. So I feel that SP is in a place of finding their true power, their inner power, realizing that SP is the one who has the power to change his life and her life, to really bring in the life that they're truly desiring. We also have the Queen of Wands, which is also, again, that energy of, it's like realizing that he has that power in his hands, and the energy of really, it's like he's coming out to find more about himself, more of the power that he has, more of the things that he can do and create and bring into his life. So I feel that SP is in a place of power right now, within himself. In relation to this love, what is coming through for SP? As well, what's coming through? So he's saying magnets, we are being pulled together. So SP is feeling the pull towards you, saying that we are magnets and we are being pulled together. What else is coming through from SP for Anam? Thank you, angels. So he's also saying to you, first of all, I feel like at the beginning, he may have felt like this was just a fling. SP may have felt like this thing with you was just a fling, but now he's realizing there's way more to that. The other card that came out is Twin Flame. So he's realizing that there is a powerful connection between the two of you, and that's what twin flames are all about. You are the magnets, you get pulled together, you're being pulled together. So at the beginning, he may have felt like it's just a fling, but now he's realizing there's so much more. He is feeling that pull coming from you to, between the two of you. What else is coming through? Thank you, angels. What else is coming through as well from SP for Anam? So we've got as well here, I can't stand the thought of you with someone else. So SP doesn't want to see you with someone else. And he's also saying to that as well here, there is someone keeping me from you. So there's someone in the way right now, whether that's a family member or whether the SP is in a relationship. It could be whoever it is, it could be, friends or whatever. There's someone coming in the way of the two of you is what's coming through there. And then to finish off, also saying to you, I want to do naughty things with you. That came out as well for, was it Sarish? And there's no one else I would rather be with than you. So that's what they want you to know. I hope that helps. Okay, thank you for those donations, Anam and Sarish. Right. Okay, as you know, guys, I'm only here for an hour, so I'll try and do as many people as I can, but as donations come in, I will jump to donations. So next we've got Malapel. What are the next actions of Gemini towards me in the near future, and messages from him? Next actions of Gemini towards Malapel in the near future. Thank you, angels. Next actions. So we've got here 9 of Pentacles, which is the card of, working on self-love, finding his way in his own life, being there for the self. I feel that that's what he's working on. We also have here the 4 of Cups. So there's a lot of missing you coming through here. There's a lot of boredom energy where he is, wishing that he was with you, that he's even missing out on, some sort of blessings and things, good things that are going on in his life, because he's really focused on that, really not feeling satisfied and fulfilled in his own life, and just wishing that he was with you, he was somewhere else. So what is he wanting to say? Thank you, angels. What is Gemini wanting Malapel to know at this time? So we've got soulmate that has come out. So there's powerful energy of, coming through from the divine masculine, of knowing that there is that connection between the two of you, twin flame, and then soulmate coming through here. So you know that you are his soulmate, his twin flame. That's what's coming through. What else is coming through here? Thank you, angels, from Gemini. What is he wanting to say? You make me nervous. So you're the person who makes him nervous. I feel that when he thinks about even coming forward to you, sometimes he just feels really nervous about that. And he's also saying to you, I feel like I can be my true self around you. So you make him feel nervous, as in coming to you. And, after all the time that he's been away and everything that has happened, he gets nervous about coming to you. But he also knows that when he's with you, it's not like when he is with anyone else. And he's saying, I feel like I can be my true self around you. And I feel that's not something that he has wherever he is, where he is sort of in that boredom, he's just kind of like wearing a mask and just living that life. What else is coming through as well from him to finish off? Through this love, we are growing into the greatest versions of ourselves, so we can have a beautiful, balanced love relationship and harmonious union. So, this love is helping the both of you to grow. It's certainly helping him to grow into an even greater version of himself, so that he can then be able to give you that balanced, beautiful love relationship that you truly deserve. So that's what's coming through. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got... Yeah, I'm getting there. Thank you, Malapel. One day at a time. 3D messages from Amit for Ashwini. What's Amit wanting to say to Ashwini today? So he's saying to you, I think the world of you. So he wants you to know that he thinks the world of you. He's also saying to you, please forgive me. So he's also apologizing for the things that have happened. And he's saying to you, please forgive me. I think the world of you. He's also saying to you, there was someone interfering in our relationship. So, this can be the third party situation, someone interfering in your relationship, stopping the two of you to be together. So that's what he is saying. What else is coming through as well? Thank you, angels. What else is coming through from Amit? What is he wanting to say? So he's also saying, like, these cards shouldn't jump out too much, because when they jump, I have to move, and that's not working very well. So there is something I am hiding from you. So he's letting you know that, there are things that he hasn't opened up to say to you. It can be what's going on in his physical world. It can be the situation that he's in, but also the love that he has for you is coming through here. And he's saying to you, I wish you were here with me. So he's missing you and saying to you, he wishes that you were there with him. And then to finish off, what is Amit wanting to say to Malapel as well? I am yours and I want to be with you. So he wants you to know that he wants to be with you and is yours. He's also saying to you as well, did I do this already? Through this love, we are growing into the greatest versions of ourselves, so we can have a beautiful, balanced love relationship and harmonious union. It was for Malapel, but it's come through for you as well. So, this journey is helping both of you to grow, helping him to grow as well. And he's saying, to finish off, I miss all the little things and everything about you. So he's letting you know that he misses all the little things. He misses everything about you. I hope that helps. Then we've got DK. Thank you so much for that donation, DK. So we've got here, can you give me a check-in with my connection with RR? Let's see what's coming through. Good to see you, DK, and everyone else. It's been a while. And yeah, let's see. Let's check in. Let's start with the energy. Thank you, angels. What's the energy of the connection for RR and DK? Okay, so they're jumping out again. Let's see. Okay. It's just that when that happens, I have to move around, and there's still things that I have not quite healed fully inside. So, that's why I have to really be careful and not overdo it. Okay, so he is saying to you first, so the energy, we've got the King of Swords. So King of Swords is really that energy of, the divine masculine, who's kind of, who does have feelings, but is not really showing those feelings. He kind of keeps quiet. He keeps to himself. That's what's really coming through here. I feel like there are things that he's focusing on as well in his life right now. And he's kind of just quiet in terms of the way that he feels, in terms of maybe even communication, keeping things to himself, just doing whatever it is that he is doing in his life right now. But you also have here the Fool that has come out. So I feel that, he may be in this King of Swords energy, but he's planning for some changes, because we're checking in with your connection. He's planning for some changes. changes. He's planning to take a leap of faith to come forward to you. This is about a new beginning coming in. So, I feel that there are things that he's thinking about when it comes to this connection, wanting to come forward. I'm really hearing test the waters. He wants to come and test the waters with you. He wants to bring in some sort of new beginning, whether it's that communication or, just start, just to tell you that he wants to see you or whatever it is. There's some sort of new beginning that's coming in, and it's going to bring in, Three of Cups. This is the energy of celebration, of coming together. So I'm really getting that, even the time that he's in the King of Swords energy where he may not be saying anything, he's actually focused on how can he bring in that new beginning with you? How can he take that leap of faith? How can he approach you? Because he's thinking about that celebration and he wants that, and you're being shown as well when it comes to your connection, it's something that is coming. So let's just see what the angels want to say to you about that as well. What messages are coming through for DK? So we've got express your love that has come out here, and it says it is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. And I feel this is what your divine masculine or RR is feeling, that it's important for him to come forward and tell you how he feels, but he may be in this place where he's like really thinking about it. How do I go about it? What do I do? That sort of energy. But, and I feel he's also being guided from within, to really come forward and tell you how he really feels. We also have here as well, gratitude that has also come out. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. So the angels are saying to you as well, it's important for you to be grateful for everything. Be grateful for this love. Be grateful for all the other love that is in your life. The more you are in that energy, the more that's going to bring in as well, even this connection. We have new love that has also come out for you here. A new chapter begins. So there's certainly something coming. Obviously you have to let go of when it's going to happen and all that. It will come in the perfect time for the two of you. And it says a new chapter begins, whether it's with a new partner or a current relationship. And I'm really feeling it's with him because we're checking in with the connection with him. There's some sort of new beginning coming in. So let's see what he wants to say to you. What is he wanting to say? RR for DK. Thank you, angels. What's he wanting to say? So he's saying to you here, long distance. So he may be in a place right now where he feels like it's long distance because he's not communicating, he's kind of keeping things to himself. So that's the energy of long distance coming in. He's also saying to you, please forgive me. So he wants to come forward and apologize. That may be how he brings in that communication, to bring in that apology for everything. So let's see what else is he wanting to say to DK as well today. So we've got here, I'm sending you loving energy. Can you feel it? So during this time that he is quiet and not saying anything, he's sending you that loving energy. And he's also saying to you, I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. So in the past, he's letting you know why, he's apologizing for running away. He's also saying in the past, he ran away because he couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. So, I feel this is also a message for you to just check in with yourself as well. And, remember this journey is teaching you to release any sort of being in that energy of, expecting things to be a certain way, expecting him to be a certain way, release all expectations, come from that place of unconditional love. It's like you're just loving. It's not like you need, that sort of energy. So if that was you in the past, it's about releasing that as well, because you are also growing into an even greater version of yourself. You're learning a lot. So I feel that it's important that as you move into this new chapter with him, there isn't any of those expectations and needs. You're just coming from the place of that unconditional love. Thank you, angels. To finish off, what is he wanting to say? So he's also saying, I miss spending time with you. And I feel that he really wants to bring that in. He feels like it's been too long with that long distance, even if you may not be far away from each other physically, but it's felt like long distance because he's not been with you. So that's what he's also saying to you there. So he's saying, I miss spending time with you. And in his life right now, he's saying, I keep soldiering on every day because I have this beautiful vision of a life with you that I'm working towards. So he's always had that vision, this life that he wants with you, and he's working towards that. And he's also saying, not being with you in my daily life is like a constant dagger in my heart. So not being with you for him is like this constant dagger that is sort of just piercing at his heart at all times. So he's missing you, and he's saying to you, this is my message to you to tell you, you are my everything and I love you. So he wants you to know you are his everything and he loves you, and he's really working to bring in that new beginning. So really beautiful. I hope that helps. Okay, next we got Georgia MB. Hi there, Georgia. Have you asked a question? Yes. Hello, ma'am. This is Gayatri. Hi. What is my future with Praveen? Okay, let's see what. Thank you for that donation. And just I just have to keep saying this, guys. I'm only here for an hour, so I'm gonna do the best I can. But when donations come in, I have to jump to donations, and then I will have to come off after the hour, because I have to look after myself. So let's see, Georgia Embry, what is your future with Praveen? What is Georgia Embry's future with Praveen? Thank you, angels. Let's see what's coming through here. Okay, so in terms of future with Praveen, so first of all, we've got here, there is things that need to be left behind. So there may be things that Praveen needs to leave behind, maybe a karmic situation, certain habits, anything that's no longer serving. He is in this place where he needs to leave those things behind first to be with you. It can also be something that you need to leave behind. Maybe there are things that you're still holding on to. You know, maybe you need to heal certain things, release certain things. I feel that for there to be a future for the two of you, there are things that you both need to walk away from. So look at your life, see what it is that you're still holding on to that is not serving you, and release that. And I feel there are things that he needs to walk away from as well to then be able to be with you. We also have the Page of Pentacles, which is about growth, you know, spiritual growth, growth within the self. So I feel that there is also growth that needs to happen, you know, finding balance as well in your own life, within yourself, balancing your masculine and feminine energy. And he is also needing to grow within himself for the two of you to have that future together. However, when that happens, you know, you've got the Six of Cups here. This is about the past coming back. So I don't know if you are together with him be already, or you know, you are not together, you're wondering what's happening in the future in that sense. But you know, it's going to be the past that's coming back, or having that life with you. You are going to be able to have that life together, is what I really feel is coming through here. You know, because we've got the Nine of Cups, which is about wishes coming true. So the wish that you have to be with him, with Praveen, will come true. But there are things that need to be healed and things that need to be released on both sides first. You know, you can't just, when it comes to life, you know, the cards can tell you that this is all going to happen, but there's work that needs to be done for it all to happen. It's not just that, you know, you hear that, oh, the card said we're going to be together, then we'll be together and not do anything about it. You have to keep working on yourself. So I really feel that's important for you and for him as well. We also have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is the card of setting intentions. So I feel that, you know, set intentions about what it is that you're wanting for that future with Praveen. You know, you have to speak to the universe, ask for what you desire, but also, you know, you're being shown here, this like, you know, remember that when you plant a seed, it doesn't just grow just like that, and then you have the beautiful tree with the leaves and, you know, the fruit and everything. It takes time. So I feel you're being shown that it would take time for you to then be able to have that future that you're desiring. But during the time that the tree is growing, or the seed is growing, you know, this is the time for you to be doing the work. And then that's going to bring in the life that you desire, because you also have the King of Pentacles here. And King of Pentacles energy is really that energy of having all, you know, everything falling into place. It's about having the abundance, the home, you know, the person is in the energy of being joyful and having all that they desire, feeling, feeling victorious and successful in their life. It's like the King of Pentacles energy of having all that you desire. So there is the future of the two of you having that life together. You just have to do what you need to do and walk away from what you need to walk away from. And it's important that he also does the same. So I hope that helps. Okay, right. We're going to jump back up to the top. So I did Ashwini, Angie Arthur. What's Casey's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards me? Okay, what's Casey's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Angie? Let's see what's coming through here. Okay, so right, we've got the Eight of Swords. So Casey was obviously someone new on the scene that you're asking about, or at least new in the time that since I did the last, the last live. There are some fears coming through for Casey. There are things that he may be scared of, or, it could be his own fears. It could be things to do with his past. It could be past relationships where things are not working out that well, and it's caused him to be in that energy of fear in some sort of way. I'm getting the energy, you can see the blindfolds there. It's like he's not seeing clearly, even in relation to the two of you. Let's see how you worded your question. His thoughts, feelings, and intentions. I feel that he's kind of in a place where he's unsure about how he's feeling. That's what I'm really getting with this card. It's like, Eight of Swords, there's a lot of fear, and I'm getting the energy of it's to do with the past. Maybe it's a past relationship that could have caused him to, things didn't go well in that, and he hasn't healed that. So it kind of blinds him, and it makes him in a place of being unsure when it comes to how he feels. That's what I'm really getting. But, when he is around you, he feels like you're someone that he could build something with, someone that he has fun with is also coming through here. He also feels like, you are the sort of person that he can get on with and enjoy his time with you, and he can build something with in the future. He does feel that. That's what's really coming through here. But I feel it's important for you to be a bit patient with him because, like I said, there's stuff going on in his past that may come in the way. I'm getting the energy. He's needing to find balance. We've got the sun and the moon there. There needs to be that balance, with him so that he can have a bit more of that clarity. The other card is the King of Wands. This is about passion, desire. So I feel like he needs to just find his true power. There can be things of the past that he needs to heal that may be coming in the way of him, being able to really know what to do in terms of you and how to move forward. But once he finds his power from whatever this is that's holding him back, then, he'll come forward with that fire and passion and really be able to show you how he feels. So let's just see what he wants to say to you as well. So how does Casey feel and his thoughts and feelings about Angie? Thank you, angels. So we've got here, please be patient with me. So there's clearly stuff that he is unsure of. There's clearly things that are going on with him. And he's saying to you, please be patient with me. I need to figure things out. I need to figure out how I feel is what I'm also getting. I need to understand things. I understand myself. So he's saying to you, please be patient with me, but you are the person of my dreams. So when it comes to you, he feels like you're the person of his dreams. It's just stuff that's going on with him. And he's saying to you, please be patient with me. What else is he wanting to say, Casey, as well to Angie at this time? So he's also saying to you, there is someone keeping me from you. So that can be to do with his past, as I was saying, something that has happened in the past, or, maybe there's someone in the picture. There's something going on with him, that's stopping him from being able to, be open with you and really show you how he feels. And he's also saying to you as well, I can't stand the thought of you with someone else. So he sees you as the person that he can have a life with. He can't stand the thought of you with someone else, but he's saying, please be patient with me. To finish off, what's Casey wanting to say today? Thank you, angels. So he's also saying, during the time that we are apart, love life and live your life in joy. So, if he's not making the move on you that you may want him to, don't put your life on hold. Love life, live your life. But he's saying to you, I feel love for you in a very deep way. I can't even explain it. So he's trying to figure out that blindfold. He's unsure how he's really feeling. And he's trying to figure things out, but he feels that love deeply, and he feels like you're the person that he can have that future with. I hope that helps. Okay, right. We've got next, Victoria. Yeah, I'm getting there. Thank you. Could you please get any messages as to how my DMP is doing? So how is P doing? How is P doing? Thank you, angels. How is P doing? How is P doing at this time? So we've got the Seven of Swords here. So, this is that energy of sort of being defensive. He's sort of wearing that hoodie there, hiding, not showing his face. I feel like he's dealing with certain things in his life right now, and he is kind of like, he's kind of taking all his energy. It's kind of like, he feels like he is needing to fight through certain things. He's needing maybe to hide from certain situations and not be his true self, and also not be his true self with you. So there's this sort of defensive energy coming through from him. We also have the Hanged Man. So, there are necessary delays whilst he deals with whatever it is that he's dealing with in his life right now. I just feel like a lot of stuff going on, things going on in his physical world that he's kind of facing and having to deal with, maybe even dodging some of it in a way. But yeah, in terms of, there's those necessary delays whilst he sort of works through that. So let's just bring in this deck and see what else is going on with him, about, thank you, angels, for what's P, how is he doing? How is P doing? What else is coming through about how he's doing? Okay, so we've got here crossroads. I need to make a decision. So there may be things that he's needing to make a decision about in his life right now. He's at a crossroads. What do I do? Which way do I go? That sort of energy. He's also saying to you, lighthouse, and he's saying you are the light in my darkness, in their darkness, but you're the light in his darkness. So during this time that he may be in a place where he's struggling with whatever is going on, you are the light in his darkness. We also have, there's clearly stuff going on. I could really feel something coming up onto my throat there. So there's definitely stuff that he's dealing with. We've got reflection, introspection, prayer, meditation, diving deep into the soul. So whatever it is that he's going through is there to help him find his true self. It's like part of his journey, basically. It's part of his journey, and it's there to help him dive deeper into his soul. And, he may be taking time as well to reflect and really think about things, maybe pray, even asking for help. That's what's really coming through here. So that's what's going on. We also have 1111, and it says the surrender stage, give it all to God. Another pray coming through here. So I really feel that, he's in a place where he may be dealing with some stuff in his life right now. And, he's praying, asking for help. God, just, God, I surrender this to you. Help me through the situation, because he's at a crossroads where he needs to make those decisions. So you asked about the energy. That's what's coming through. I hope that helps. Guided by my peeps, any messages from V today? What messages are coming through from V for guided by my peeps? Thank you, angels. What messages are coming through from V? So from V here, we've got I need time. So V is letting you know that they need time, with whatever situation that they're in. They're saying to you, I need time. Also saying to you as well, finances are a problem. So, V may be in a place where they're dealing with certain issues in relation to their finances. So they're letting you know that, finances are a problem. I pulled away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. So there's definitely stuff happening in V's life, things that he may be dealing with, and, that may be overwhelming him, and to maybe even to do with the finances as well. That's what's coming through there. So that's the messages that they have for you. And what other messages are coming through from V? for guided by my peeps. Thank you, angels. What else is coming through? So telepathic bond between the two of you is strong. So trust in the messages that you're receiving, from him, and be in that energy of, sort of being present to be able to see those messages. We also have unhealthy attachment. So there is something that V is needing to let go of. Some unhealthy attachment to something going on in his life. It could be to do with work or finances, that sort of thing, whatever stuff that's going on, that he needs to sort of step away from and release that sort of unhealthy attachment. Thank you, angels. To finish off, what's V wanting to say? So we've got here, the road ahead may be full of twists, turns, hurdles, curveballs, tears, and pain, but it will all be worth it when we get to the other end. So he's saying to you, yeah, there's a lot that we are facing. There's a lot that I'm facing on my own journey. But, it's not an easy journey, but it will all be worth it when we get to the end. He's also saying to you, it was love at first sight for me when we got together. And I will always remember the day we met with warmth in my heart. So he's letting you know that, the day that the two of you met, however you met, it was love at first sight. And they always remember that. Please know that I love and care for you deeply. So despite whatever is going on in his life right now, V is saying that he wants you to know that he loves and cares for you deeply. I hope that helps. So guys, I've got 20 minutes left. And yeah, I'm already feeling that I'm like, and so I'm still not there yet, but I really just wanted to jump on. So I'm going to do another 20 minutes, and obviously donations that come in, and then I'll come off. I'll try again to come on and do another hour. I feel like if I keep it in an hour, then at least I'm coming on live. Then, I can get to answer questions for people as well. But I can't do more than that for now, anyway. Okay, next we've got Shannon. Thank you for that donation, beautiful. So we've got here any messages for me today. So let's see what's coming through. Thank you, angels. What does Shannon need to know today? What does Shannon need to know? What messages are coming through for Shannon? So we've got here a message for you saying, don't dwell on the past and what did or did not happen. Learn to be in the present moment and make the most of each and every experience that's happening in your life. Everything happens for a reason. So that's a beautiful message for you, a message for you to not dwell on the past, and they're saying to you, just really be in that place of being in the present moment. What's happened in the past, let it go. The future that hasn't come yet, let that go. Be in the present moment. Profound healing is occurring. You are releasing old patterns, mindsets, and ways of being. Your inner work has brought you here. Wow. So really beautiful. You've been doing the work on yourself and you're releasing old patterns, mindsets, and ways of being. And, your work has brought you here, even with all the changes and the great things that are coming into your life. Really beautiful. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing and be in the present moment. Thank you, angels. What else is coming through for Shannon at this time? What else is coming through? So the angels are saying to you here, Astara has come through for you. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So, you deserve the best. You've been working hard on yourself, and the great things are coming into your life. That's really the energy that's coming through for you here. Azure has also come out here. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. So things are happening for you in a beautiful way. Your desired outcome is coming, your move, your divine masculine as well, other areas of your life. They're just saying to you, just have patience and faith and don't try to force anything to happen. So let's see what your divine masculine wants to say to you. What's Shannon divine masculine wanting to say? Zainab, if you can donate. I won't be able to see it, but I'm coming off in 17 minutes. So if you want to do that as fast as possible. There was someone interfering in our relationship. So your divine masculine is saying, there's been someone in the way, could have been the karmic partner, you know, sort of in the ways of the two of you being together. That's what's coming through. We also have jealous and possessive that has come out. So I feel that when your divine masculine is not with you, you know, he is the one who's had the situation stopping him from being with you, but he's saying to you, you know, I do get jealous and possessive with you, you know, even though I know that I'm the one who's keeping us away from each other. It's like he has this fear of losing you, jealous, what are you up to, who are you with, all that sort of stuff. You're always on my mind is what he's also saying to you. So he wants you to know that you're always on his mind. Thank you, angels. What else is he wanting to say? What else is he wanting to say? He's also saying to you here, childhood wounding is influencing my actions. So he's still dealing with things of the past. You know, he's saying some of his actions, maybe, you know, childhood wounding, it could be having grown up in a family where you don't leave a certain situation because that's what you do. And, you know, so it's like that wounding. It's like things that may have happened even with his family. It's all still there, kind of influencing his actions in his life right now. That's what he's wanting to say to you. And what else is he wanting to say as well to finish off? Thank you, angels. He's also saying to you as well here, I may be confused about my life and other things, but one thing I am certain of is the way I feel about you. So he wants you to know that, you know, he is in that place whereby, you know, he can be confused about his, you know, other areas of his life, but he's very certain of the way he feels about you. No matter where I am and what I'm doing, the love that I feel for you is always there. So no matter where he is, the love is always there. And he's saying, I never stop thinking about you. So you're always on his mind and he never stops thinking about you. Pakov, I haven't got to you yet. You know, I am following I'm doing the donations when they come in and following the list, and you must have come much later, so I haven't got to you yet. And as I said, I am going to come off in 15 minutes. I can only do an hour. I'm actually already feeling it, so I will have to come off in 15 minutes, but I am hoping and planning on coming on like an hour again, an hour here, just so I can at least be doing the lives for everyone. Okay. Oh, love. Hi. Right. Okay. So where was I? I'm going to do a couple more without the donations, and then I'll do Zainab and Victor. Okay, so I did my pips. Next we've got LR. How's my person feeling about me and what he wants between us? So how's LR's person feeling about them? How's LR's person feeling about LR? Thank you, angels. And what do they want? So we've got here. So we've got the devil that has come out here. So, you know, this is the card of temptation. So I feel that your person feels really, I'm really getting today in a strong way. It's like that sort of desire and, you know, wanting the sort of physical being with you in physically, you know, it's like that desire in a way. It's like that temptation, that desire. So, you know, whatever the situation is with the two of you, that's what's coming through as well there, you know, in relation to that. But, you know, you're asking as well what he wants between us. I feel that he wants that, you know, sexual connection, being with you that way. He is wanting that. But we've got the Queen of Cups. This is also about emotion. This is also about the love. So I feel that he has that love for you. And, you know, and he also wants, it's not like he, you know, it's like the sexual desire is there and is really strong. It's like that pull that comes in for him, but it's not just about that with him. You know, there's also the love. He feels that love for you. You know, Queen of Cups energies are, you know, sort of being in the emotion. So he feels that as well. And I feel like he wants that happiness with you. He wants to be with you, you know, and knows that you're the person who brings that happiness into his life. So he is wanting that with you. So let's see what he wants to say to you. What is he wanting between them as well? Thank you, angels. Okay, so he is saying to you as well here, So I wish we could just go away together right now. So, I'm getting that energy that he just wishes that he could take you away, whisk you away somewhere, and it can just be the two of you having the time to get physical together. That's what he's wanting at this time. But it's not just about that. He wants more with you. And he's also saying, my circumstances are not allowing us to be together right now, but know that things will change, and things will change. Things will improve for us. We just have to have faith and keep trusting the universe. So that's what he's saying to you. I hope that helps. And then I'll do Blue Kazoo, and then I'll jump on to the donations. It's been a while, so I was hoping if you could give me a message for me and my boyfriend, connection or whatever. Thank you, take it. Okay, so what's coming through? Thank you, angels. For Blue Kazoo, what's the energy between, let's just do that again. What's the energy for Blue Kazoo and her boyfriend? Okay. What's coming through for Blue Kazoo and the boyfriend? Okay, so the cards that have come out for you here. So we've got beautiful cards. First of all, we've got the Nine of Swords. This is a card of sleepless nights. So I don't know if you're thinking about this too much, overthinking about this connection. What is it all about? Where are we going? There's that energy coming through here. It could be for him, but it's come through for a reason. So, there may be things that one of you is worrying about that's coming through in that energy. But, we also have the Nine of Cups here. This is about wishes coming true. So I feel that, things are moving in a good way. And, when it comes to this connection, your wishes are going to be coming true. It's important that you set your intentions. What is it that you're wanting from this relationship? Speak to the universe, set your intentions. We also have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about hard work. So maybe he's working hard. You just said you're working. So maybe both of you are working hard, in your job. I'm getting that energy of busy working. Maybe that can be what comes in the way of the two of you being together, as much as you'd like to be. Or it can be, what can keep one of you awake, or maybe you wondering, does he, what does he want for the two of us, because you're unsure, because I'm getting that energy of being busy. But let's see what he wants to say to you. What is Blue Kazoo's person wanting to say to Blue Kazoo to finish off? So he's saying to you, our love is powerful. So he feels that this love connection between the two of you, it is powerful. And he's also saying to you, my dearest love, this season of our lives that we're in, us being, it says in physical separation, this too shall pass. But you said your boyfriend, so you're obviously together. But, but there is something going on that's bringing in that energy of, the Nine of Swords energy of sleepless nights for either him or you. So there's some sort of season that you're going through at this time, and he's saying this too shall pass. And he's saying to you as well, you're the one I want to always be by my side. So you're the person that he wants to always be by his side. Okay, so I'm going to do, so we've got a couple of donations. First of all, we've got Victor. And Victor, where's your question? Let me find your question. So I'm going to do the donations and then I'm going to come off because there's 9 minutes left now. Where is Victor's question? Okay, may I have any messages for my beautiful twin? Okay, so what's Victor's beautiful twin wanting to say to Victor today? What's Victor's beautiful twin wanting to say to Victor? So he's saying to you, one-sided relationship. So I feel that, he feels like right now it's a one-sided relationship because he's not really giving back to you. I know that your twin knows that you have so much love for him, but I feel that he also feels bad about not being there, not being able to show you the love and treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. So he's saying to you, one-sided relationship. He's also saying to you, friends or family disapprove of this connection. So there are some people in his life who, for whatever reason, may not really be approving of this connection. And I feel that's coming in the way of even him coming forward to you, as he would like to. So it's something that he's working to get past so that he can then be able to be with you. What else is he wanting to say as well, Victor's twin right now? See, we've got silent treatment that has also come out. So I feel this is something that he's thinking about a lot. You know, he's giving you the silent treatment. It's like a one-sided relationship in that he's not giving you what you deserve. See here, I'm ashamed of how I treated you. So he's really thinking about this. You know, he knows that he's not treating you as you deserve and he's ashamed of that. And that's what he's wanting to say. But he's also saying, I get so emotional when I think of you. So, you know, he has love for you. He gets emotional. He's not happy with the way that he is, or he's not with you, you know, and he's also saying to you, inspire me in so many ways. So you're the person who truly inspires him. What else is Victor's beautiful twin wanting to say to Victor to finish off? He's also saying, I want to make things right between us. So that's why he's thinking about all this. You know, there may be people in the way. There may be, you know, all sorts of things. He feels like it's a one-sided relationship. He's giving you the silent treatment. He feels bad about all that. But he wants to make things right between the two of you again. He's also saying to you, life is not the same without you. So, you know, his life is not the same without you. And he's saying, I often lie awake for ages, unable to sleep, thinking of and missing you. So he's missing you, he's thinking of you, he lies awake and he's saying, my body aches for you, for your touch. So his body is aching for you, he really does miss you. So what messages are coming through for Victor from Father God? What messages are coming through for Victor from Father God? And thank you for that donation, Victor. Working on heightening your sense of awareness and consciously work on heightening your sense of awareness. So work on heightening your sense of awareness and consciously pay attention to the signs or messages appearing in your life. Analyze the message you receive and discern how they resonate with you. Only you can decide what rings right and true for you. So you're being reminded to really sort of pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, messages you're receiving. Only you know the truth, you know. So you have to trust yourself in relation to messages you're receiving. What are the messages coming through for Victor to finish off? Wow. Okay, so we've got here, Melina, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So if there's something you're making a decision about, you're not unsure, I feel like they're saying to you, you have all the answers within, but you may also need to get some expert advice. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So you're asking for a message from God, and God is saying to you, you're a light worker. I need you now to shine your light upon earth and do the work that you came here to do. Adriana is also saying to you, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So that message about paying attention to the messages from within, again, is coming through. You are being given answers and messages and signs, you know, as answers to the prayers that you have sent out. So I hope that helps. And thank you for that donation. So I am just going to do the donations and I'm coming off now. I will do my best to come on again and do another hour, you know, so very soon, hopefully this coming week. So everyone I haven't managed to get to, you know, you have to come in early. But, you know, this is just how I have to do it for now. Okay, but it's really good to connect with you guys. So Zainab is saying that you've donated. I will check, I'll see, I can only see that after. So where is your question? Current energy and feelings towards me is not talking much, so our connection improve in June. So what's Jera's current energy towards Zainab? Thank you, angels. So the cards that have come out here, we've got here the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel that he sees you as a beautiful queen, you know, someone who's in their power, who's grounded. He loves that energy of you being just calm and peaceful, living your life, loving your life. You know, that's how he sees you. And it's important that you continue to be that way, because it puts you in power on your journey rather than being in the energy of chasing after him. You know, it's important that you stay in that. So let's see, we've got another card, but let's see, what's the current energy so these cards are really jumping through here. Okay, so we've got here the devil has come out again. So this energy is that card of temptation, that card of you pulling him towards you. Even if he's not communicating, he feels that pull is like he just wants to be with you. But I feel that he's holding himself back. He's holding himself back because of his situation. Until the situation changes, his energy, he kind of holds himself back. That's why he may be quiet. But it's not that he doesn't feel that desire and being tempted towards you. He feels that pull in a strong way. But he is just in this place where I feel that he doesn't want to do wrong by you, and even the situation that he's in as well. And then so that's what's sort of coming. The other cards that came out is the world. So I feel that with you, he knows that you can give him the world. It's like you are everything he truly desires. He can have the life that he truly desires with you. He knows all that. But he is still in a situation that stops him from communicating or wanting to be pushing things any further, because he knows that it's not fair on you and it's not the right thing to do. That's what I really am getting. So let's see what's coming through. Thank you, angels. Where was your question again? What else is coming through about his current feelings and as well? What are Jared's current feelings? Jared's current feelings. So what else is coming through here? So we've got, so there's Page of Pentacles here. This is a card of growth. So he is growing up as well on his own journey, growing up spiritually because of this connection with you. So you just have to trust him to get to you at the right time. We've got the Chariot that has come out. So I am really feeling this is about things moving forward. You're asking about your connection in June. So I feel that things are going to change. Things moving forward more in a powerful way. But I just really feel that until he changes his situation, he's going to keep doing this back and forth, where sometimes he communicates and sometimes he pulls back because he doesn't feel good within himself about the way things are. He wants to give more to you, but he can't give you more because he's still married. He's still in this situation. So there will always be this push and pull energy from him because of that. But I feel that he is going to come forward. We've got here the Knight of Swords that's about rushing forward to you. So if he's been quiet for quite some time, or not speaking much, he will come forward and just suddenly he surprise you, like just rush in as if he hasn't been quiet for some time, and bring in that communication. And obviously that's it's what you are opening your energy to right now, is what you want. So he will be coming forward to you, when he feels like he's ready to bring in that communication and that being around you. And then I feel like you pull out again. So you always sort of be in that energy until he changes his life. That's what I'm really getting. So let's see what's coming through as well. Thank you, angels. What is he wanting to say about the way that he feels? What's Gerard wanting to say about the way that he feels? So the card that has come out, emotionally unavailable. So this is exactly what's happening. He struggles with being available emotionally, to sort of, speak to and show his emotions and how he's feeling. This is the energy that's coming through from him. So he's saying to you, I am emotionally unavailable, but you've got a strong telepathic bond. So, he's speaking to you telepathically as well. What else is he wanting to say about his feelings? What other messages are coming through? I will find my way back to you one day. So he's saying to you, there will be a time where I will be able to find my way back to you, and then I am properly there. It will happen one day because you are my soulmate. So he really feels like you are his soulmate. You're the one that he's meant to be with, and he will find his way back to you one day. What else is Gerard wanting to say? Thank you, angels, to finish off. During this time that we are apart, love life and live your life in joy. That Queen of Pentacles energy at the start. He's saying during this time that I'm quiet, that I pull away and I'm not talking, just love life, live your life and be joyful. But he's also saying, I feel love for you in a very deep way. I can't even explain it. So he feels love for you very deeply and he can't explain that. So I hope that helps. Right. So that was Zainab, and thank you for that donation through PayPal. So I'm going to do Jacinta and GR, and then I'm going to come off. And I am hoping to come back again for an hour, but I can't do more than that at this time. So sorry to everyone I haven't managed to get to, but I will come on again for another hour. We just have to do it like that for now. Otherwise, it's too much for me. Okay, Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Can I get a message from Spirit, guys? What do they urgently want me to know right now, feeling low? What message is coming through for Jacinta? What does Jacinta urgently need to know? What does Jacinta urgently need to know? Thank you for that donation. So what you focus on, you create. Remember your power. So what are you focusing on in your life right now? You're saying you're feeling low? So in feeling low, is your energy, are your thoughts, just negative thoughts? Are you focusing on the things that are lacking? Are you focusing on the problems, the challenges, or are you, focusing on what you want your life to be, like your dreams? So they are reminding you that whatever you're focusing on, you are creating. So they're saying to you, remember power. They're also saying to you as well here, it is only a matter of God's perfect time. Trust in divine timing. So, if there's something that you may be feeling low about, wondering about, it's only a matter of time. Trust in divine timing. You're fully supported and guided. Trust the signs and synchronicities that you're receiving. So you're being reminded, you are being supported, you are being guided. So be present, don't get lost in the negativity in your mind and the sort of that low energy, listen, be present and listen and see the signs and trust them and synchronicities that you're receiving. You are being fully supported and guided. They're also saying to you as well here, follow your heart. So in things that you're being guided to do, listen to your heart and follow your heart. You are manifesting your perfect partner, they're also saying. And they are saying to you as well here, ask and it is given. So what is it that you want? Ask and it will be given to you. Your dreams of having a family are real. You're manifesting your perfect partner. So the things that you desire are coming. Know that anything is possible, but you have to work on yourself as well. Because remember, you're the one who's there creating and bringing things into your life. My hair is flying there. And you also have stability ahead. So they're saying there's stability ahead for you. Things are going to shift, so that's what they want you to know. And how does P feel about me? How does P feel about Jacinta? Thank you, angels. How does P feel about Jacinta? I have sexual fantasies about you. So that's what he wants you to know. You asked, he wants you to know he has sexual fantasies about you. How else? So there's a lot of this sort of sexual desire energy, even with that devil card that kept coming out. It's like that pull, that wanting the divine feminine or wanting you physically, really coming through strongly from the divine masculines at this time. What else is coming through as well? Thank you, angels. How does he feel about Jacinta? And we've got here divine counterpart. So, it feels like there's a powerful connection between the two of you. You are his divine counterpart. How else does he feel about Jacinta? What's coming through? Please know that I love and care for you deeply. So, if that's what's bringing you down, then remember that, if it's about P, then you really need to be working on yourself, because it's showing you things that you need to work on. Because if you're being, this journey is really teaching you to get to that place as a divine feminine. And I'm going to be talking a lot about that. I've been getting strong messages in relation to that. This journey is really about the divine feminine, getting to the place where you're no longer bothered about, being brought down by what it is that they're doing or not doing. You're feeling good in yourself. So, he's saying to you, I don't know if that's what's bringing you down at this time, but he's saying, just know, if this is going to help you to feel better, know that I love and care for you deeply. He's also saying to you as well here, I feel this love that I have for you deep in my heart and soul. So he feels it deeply. It was love at first sight for me when we got together, and I will always remember the day we met with warmth in my heart. So, he thinks of you with such warmth in his heart and the time that you met. I want commitment with you to show you how much I love you. So that is what he's wanting for the two of you. I hope that helps. Right. And then I am going to finish with GR. And as I said, sir, I can only do an hour. You know, you have to understand I'm not feeling really well yet. I can only do an hour. I've already done more than an hour. So there's only a certain much I can do. I will come back for an hour again when I can. And, you know, and obviously when people donate, I have to prioritize donations because it's only fair. But, you know, I'm still recovering, so I can only do an hour for now. So next time when I come for an hour, try and come early. So hopefully I'll be able to get to your question. So what does Ray, this is the last one for today. What does Ray want me to know in near future for GR? What does Ray want GR to know? Thank you, angels. What does Ray want GR to know? What does Ray want GR to know? There is a third party. So there is a third party situation between the two of you. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, it can be a job, it can be, you know, whatever, family even. There's a third party situation that's in the way. But it could be a relationship. I don't know what his situation is. And he's saying to you, I still have growing to do. So whatever that third party situation is, you know, even if it's a relationship, is there to teach him the growth. There's things that he's still needing to grow. Basically, he's saying to you, I still have growing to do. What else is Ray wanting GR to know at this time? What is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you as well here, I dream of you. So he wants you to know that he dreams of you. You know, you are always turning up in his dream. I can't stand the thought of you with someone else. So even if he is still growing, even if he's still dealing with certain things on his own journey, you know, he's saying to you, he doesn't want to lose you. He can't stand the thought of you with someone else. What else is he wanting to say? Thank you, angels. What else is he wanting to say? He's also saying to you, you are the love of my life. So he wants you to know that you're the love of his life. And he's also saying, I feel our connection strongly. So no matter where he is, whatever's going on in his life with this third party situation, he feels this connection strongly with you. And he's also saying, I have a lot that I want to tell you. So there's a lot that he thinks about that he wants to tell you. And you also want to know a near future. I guess you're saying near future for in terms of you and him. So I'm not sure what you mean. I want me to know in near future. So I guess in relation to him, what's the near future for GR and Ray? So we've got here, so 9 of Pentacles, you know, self-love is very important right now. This is like the near future. This is what needs to be happening. Focusing on yourself, loving yourself. He's learning to love himself as well. You know, finding your own happiness in your own life, your independence, feeling good, you know, working on accumulating abundance in your life, creating abundance, being in that joy in yourself. I feel that this is very important for your near future. It is what's going to help as well to bring in the life that you desire. And then we also have Queen of Swords. So, you know, I feel like your independence is very important. You know, find your independence from fear, from anything holding you back, at the people, situations, and really focus on what's important in your life right now. I feel that, you know, that and, you know, just self-love and doing you, loving your life is very important in your life right now. You know, and I feel that he's also working on those kind of things to find his independence and grow within himself so that he can then be able to be with you. So that's what's coming through for you today. I hope that helps, and thank you for that donation. And so you're saying I'll pull a card from your angels as well about what they're saying is important for the near future for the two of you. But I really feel that focusing on the self is very, very important right now in relation to your connection. Thank you, angels. What else does GR need to know about near future? What does GR need to know? So they are saying to you today, so we've got here, let's see this one first. So we've got redirect your thoughts that has come out, and they're saying to you, focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. So they are saying to you, it's very important that, you know, in creating the life that you desire, focus on what you want, you know, really check in with yourself and where you are, you know, and remember your thoughts are creating your reality or physical reality. So it is about you redirecting your thoughts to the dreams that you have about the two of you. The other card that I put down first was boundaries. So it's really important that you set those boundaries, you know, and it says you need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will or won't allow. So it's really important that you set your boundaries. It's all part of that self-love. And I feel that he's also learning that as well where he is. You know, it's all part of the growth so that the two of you can then be together. So that's what's coming through. I hope that helps. And thank you so much, everyone, for jumping in. I am hoping to come in again with another hour. And yeah, thank you to all who donated. And I'll see you again soon. And those I didn't answer, try and come in early on the next live. I'm sending you all so much love.